Hello and welcome back to Natural Touch YouTube channel. I am Hasnain Abbas, naturopathic alternative treatment practitioner, head at Natural Touch Clinic in Shipley, West Yorkshire, England. If you're suffering from Alzheimer's, dementia, Parkinson disease, see, Alzheimer's disease is a brain disorder that slowly destroys memory and thinking skills and eventually the ability to carry out simplest of the tasks. Keep watching this video as this video is for you. Let me begin with my usual greetings. Assalamu alaikum, which means peace and blessings of Allah be upon you. I start from the 99 names of Allah, the Ismi Azam, the most beautiful names of Allah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, which means I start the name of Allah, the most gracious, most merciful. Let me give you some facts behind Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's disease is the most common form of dementia, responsible for at least 60% of cases. It takes its name from Alois Alzheimer in 1864 to 1915, who first described the pathology of the disease. The first sign of Alzheimer's disease, dementia, is memory loss. This develops to further symptoms including more severe memory problems, confusions, disorientation, personality changes, and problem with language and speech. Alzheimer's disease affects the brain physically. Proteins build up in an abnormal way in the brains of those with Alzheimer's, which is a buildup of amyloid B deposits known as plaque. It builds up around the brain cells, and it's called tau deposits. It tangles from inside the brain cells, so there's a tangling of these cells taking place in the brain. The result is damage to brain cells and loss of communication between the cells. The brain becomes smaller than normal. The image shows section of brain already affected by Alzheimer next to a comparable section of brain damage if you look at in the scans. And Alzheimer is a progressive, meaning it gets worse over time because it develops slowly. It can be very difficult to diagnose at the same time. So what are the symptoms of Alzheimer's disease? Well, problems can include memory loss that disrupts daily life. Simple minor tasks, can't do it. Poor judgment, leading to bad decisions. Loss of spontaneity, sense of initiative. Losing track of dates or knowing current locations. You see people go out and they can't remember where they live. Taking longer to complete normal daily tasks. Basic tasks taking longer. People often, they'll be repeating questions or forgetting recently learned information, which are quite apparent in people with Alzheimer's. People often ask me, what is the difference between Alzheimer and dementia? Well, while dementia is a general term, Alzheimer's disease is a specific brain disease. It is marked by symptoms of dementia that gradually gets worse over a period of time. Alzheimer's disease first affects the part of the brain associated with learning. So early symptoms often include changes in memory, thinking, and reasoning skills. Many patients will show that. I'm sure people who have elderly people in their home going through this will have understood what I'm saying when there's a changes in memory thinking. They can't reason, and it's quite agitating for the people, the loved ones, to see their loved ones in this state. This debilitating disease is terrible. These are very difficult times for the patients loved ones, and who are looking after their mother, father, brother, sister, grandparents. Very trying, testing times. People have often called me asking for help, and it's free advice, by the way. And there are techniques tips I could give you now, and you can learn from here, from this video. How to deal with patients with Alzheimer's. Well, let me give you very basics. 1, keep things simple. Do not complicate their life around them. 2, have a daily routine so the person knows when certain things will happen. 3, reassure the person that he or she is safe and you are here to help them. 4, focus on his or her feelings rather than words. Show your emotions, cuddle them, kiss them, hold their hands. Game changing. 5, do not argue or try to reason with them because they don't understand, because it's agitating. It's a terrible time for them, remember, as well as you, because you're used to seeing your loved ones in a better state and you can't cope with it because psychologically it's affecting you as well. So don't argue, just try to reason with them actually. 6, try not to show your frustration or anger. It's counterproductive. Give them time, give them understanding, give them love, give them a lot of support. That's what they want at this time in their life. There are some don'ts that you must understand as part of your looking after people with dementia. Their disability is a memory loss. Asking them to remember is like asking a blind person to see, quite literally. Here are some don'ts that I want you to understand. People who are going through this in your families, this video is very important information for you. The don'ts are: don't try to reason in your way, correcting them, I'm being reasonable. No, don't do that. Don't argue, cut it out. It's frustration. Do not confront them. It's futile. Don't do it. Don't remind them that they forget to use repeating. Say, don't you understand? Frustration. Calm down. Don't question them about the recent memory because they can't recall. Simple as that. And finally, don't take it personally. Your loved ones have always loved you, and it's a trying time for you and for them. And I remember seeing, I think somebody sent me a beautiful message on WhatsApp, and in the message says that the girl is saying to the mother, I know that you don't know me, but I know that you're my mother. How beautiful is that? In light of what I've just given information on, here at Naturaltouch Supplements, I have personally developed my very own treatment program. It's simple, it's very effective approach. I will always start my treatment from the patient's stomach. Absolutely. As you go on watching this video, you understand why I'm saying this. As all illnesses on this planet Earth stems from your stomach, and how to treat it from your stomach. Let me start with what kind of food are best for memory loss people in your loved ones. Give them a lot of berries. I'll show you what kind of berries and how much to give them. Absolute way out. Get them to eat fish. Grill the fish. Boil the fish. Put a lot of salt, Himalayan pink salt, which we sell for £5 for 500 ml, and black pepper. Leafy green vegetables are the best foods that fight memory loss. There's mountains of evidence showing that they support and protect the brain health. Leafy green vegetables. Show you my very own treatment program. This is devised by me, by the way. If you look at my berries chart, this is vitally important to produce antioxidant in my patient's body, in your loved ones. Look what I've done. I've listed these berries in the amount to take with papaya. Papaya is outstanding fruit. when you start to take this, you will see how the antioxidant kicks in the human body. You'll see response in your loved ones. Let me show you this anemia hemoglobin juicing. Usually, and 9 out of 10 of my patients who have Alzheimer's also suffer from anemia problem. There is a serious interconnection. So this is a natural juicing which I have produced to recover from anemia. I know there's tablets and capsules exist, I'm sorry to say, but at Natural Touch Clinic, we have the natural way of producing blood, creating development of hemoglobin to get rid of anemia. And then concluding with this is my detoxing juicing. There are some 10 items listed, each amount to take. I've given a comprehensive guideline here. With these food treatments, I've also developed capsules and tincture treatment program along with juicing. It's vital that we get into the body fast, effective, and most positive way, being natural, herbal-based treatment without any side effects. This juicing is a breakthrough. Let me show you otherwise as well. Since I've showed you the juicing, let me just give you a bit more information, medical facts on Alzheimer's disease, because people are just not aware of all this. And there has been any video like this before, so I'm here to give you a comprehensive understanding of Alzheimer's disease. This is factual information. This is good for the people who are watching this, who are treating their loved ones. We all think that Alzheimer's disease is a problem that's just in the brain. Well, it's in the brain. Well, that's incorrect. Exactly what I'm saying. We all think the Alzheimer's disease starts in the brain. No, sorry, it doesn't. Well, let me tell you, it actually starts in the liver due to buildup of amyloid B deposits known as plaque. Builds up around brain cells. It's called tau, T-A-U, tau deposit. It tangles from inside the brain cells. It's in the liver with fatty deposits, diabetes, metabolic syndrome, which results in amyloid plaque B building up, as the liver can no longer perform its functioning process of cleaning out. So what happens is that you will not notice having any symptoms 20 years down the road. It's building up. It didn't happen yesterday or day before. It happened 20 years down the road. It was building up, building up, building up. That's when your body starts to show the real effects of Alzheimer's and dementia effects. That's why you see these aged people having, because it happened that long ago to come up along the line here. I'm going to tell you very important facts on how to prevent having these illnesses simply by taking care of your liver, which they didn't. Patients haven't done. When you start, let me give you some examples. This disease, when you start to forget your keys, you walk into a room, these are symptoms by the way, so you forget your keys. I don't know where my keys, people are looking for them. You walk into a room and you can't remember what you came into the room for. Often people say, well, I'm here, but what for? You get this with patients. Having memory loss, can't complete his sentences on subject matter that you used to talk, or when you start talking, the patient will forget what they were talking about. That's the sign that you must start to support your liver time, literally. This is the time that you need our help. That's my treatment program, which includes bile salt, vitamin D with K2. Without bile salt, which is Tutka, vitamin D will not get absorbed into your body without it. Simple as that. As this salt has the ability to decrease the amyloid plaque buildup in the liver. Also, if you're on low fat diet, your bile salt dries up. You need to stop that particular diet immediately in preventing that happening of salt drying up. So if you destroy your gut, you will not make bile salt because your body makes secondary bile salt from microbes in the gut. So what happens in your gut? Well, whatever happens in your gut will affect your brain. Its working order, brain's working order will be affected. Due to plaque buildup in your liver, there is a massive connection with vitamin D and clearing out the amyloid plaque from the liver, as vitamin D is absorbed by the liver where the vitamin D gets activated. It's the organ which helps store vitamin D. Therefore, vitamin D is vitally important. And it's what we sell out at our clinic, which is pure extraction with K2. The other liver clean treatment is the use of milk thistle. That's right, which we sell at our clinic, which we'll show you in a minute. This has the capacity to clear out amyloid plaquing. Therefore, you should be taking my fully comprehensive treatment program, and this must include intermittent fasting. You must have seen my videos, which was on the YouTube. Intermittent fasting requires minimum 18 hours intermittent fasting. You want your body to get better, give it 18 hours fasting time. Amazing, outstanding. You might ask why this person already ill and not feeding them for 18 hours. Well, it helps. Why? The reason is that your body starts to perform what is called autophagy. That's right, the word is autophagy, which means of recycling of proteins that your body don't need, and it's healing body from within. This is the method. So what happens is autophagy is looking around for damaged cells, damaged proteins, and it's like a vacuum cleaner in your body. You see people fasting. We are Muslims. We fast. Sometimes we fast almost 18-20 hours, by the way, in summer times. You see the glow in the face, and the reason is your body has flushed out, repaired all the damaged cells, and the face just glows, and people are glowing after 18 hours fasting. Now let me tell you, or rather let me show you what my very own treatment program consists of for every Alzheimer's, dementia, Parkinson disease patients. This treatment is nowhere to be found except at this clinic, because I have developed it myself. Let me show you my treatment program, what it comprises of. Number one, if you look at this, it's true liver capsules. Its liver enzymes helps in bile development process. This is priced at £35 per jar of 30 capsules. You take twice daily with food. Number two, Ginkgo biloba. This is pure tincture organic extract. You put this under the tongue. You put 6 drops under the tongue. It helps with improved cognitive function and promotes good blood circulation in the brain and protects the brain from neurological damage. By putting 6 drops in the morning and 6 drops before bedtime, I priced at £35 per bottle. This is pure extract of vitamin D with K2, advanced pure organic formula. You take 12 drops twice daily under the tongue. This is priced at £35 per bottle. This is pure organic moringa, absolute game changer. This pure organic tincture extract, you take 12 drops 3 times daily under the tongue. This is priced at £35 per bottle. This is high minerals and vitamin extract. This is a game changer. Then you have this black seed oil. Black seed pure organic tincture extract. You take 6 drops every 3 hours interval under the tongue. This provides neuron protection of the brain cells and is priced at £35 per bottle. This is pure vitamin B12 organic extract. You take 6 drops in the morning after breakfast and 6 drops before bedtime under the tongue. This is priced at £25 per bottle. This is ashwagandha pure organic tincture extract. You take 12 drops under the tongue last thing before bedtime every night. This rebuilds the nerves and brain cells, improves functioning of the brain's cellular modulation. Price of £35 per bottle. This is pure CBD. This is the highest potency you can buy. CBD oil, you take 6 drops 1 hour before bedtime under the tongue. This prevents anxiety, depression, helps deep sleep mode, hence improves memory enhancement recovery program. This is a game changer. This is milk thistle complex, pure organic tincture extraction which we make. You take 15 to 20 drops in alkaline water. See my alkaline video on this, alkaline hydra jug videos on this. This helps liver detoxification process, eliminating toxins from the liver, which is paramount importance in Alzheimer's treatment program. As you will have noticed, my standard practice now is to incorporate detoxification. It's a must. It's compulsory for my patients to have this. These antioxidants are the berries. I have identified what they are and the quantities to take 3 times a day. These berries are pure antioxidants. Going on to developing hemoglobin levels for people, many people are suffering from anemia. This is a natural treatment program. I've again put down a list of what needs to be done for your improving your blood in your body, and the amount you need to take. Use it in a blender or a juicing it. This again is a game changer. This, once you start taking this for 40 days, you will notice the difference in your own body's mechanism. You will see the difference in your energy level, in how you sleep, how you eat, how you go to the bathroom, things normalizing in your body. These combined most comprehensive treatment is this clinic's way forward, designed to getting people suffering from Alzheimer's, dementia, Parkinson's disease disorders. No other clinic offers such groundbreaking treatment to these people, degenerative, debilitating condition. As you have already seen, this is my treatment program. I've devised this for all those people suffering from these brain debilitating conditions. It's outstanding. It's a game changer. It's a way forward. As you will have seen, this treatment program that I've highlighted in my video is my own creation. I have created a way forward for those people suffering from brain disorders of this kind. We're seeing celebrities. Recently we saw the EastEnders celebrity Barbara Windsor dying. We're seeing now die-hard film actor, famous film actor in Hollywood. He's on this stage, and more and more people will go through that. The problem is alcohol is creating this. So these celebrities and all the millions in their account, they're going to end up finishing their lives in a terrible way unless you change the lifestyle. Our treatment requires lifestyle changes. We do not make any medicine, we don't give medicine, we don't sell medicine, we're not allowed to give medicine. Our treatment is pure plant-based extract. People do not have any knowledge of alternative treatment. Believe me, I've come across people saying, oh, we bought this online and it hasn't worked. You don't know what have you bought unless you buy from reputable firms, clinics like ours, learned people who are far more learned than myself, who are producing their own methodological approaches. Fine. So rely on expert knowledge in alternative field And alternative treatment is the way forward. That's the only way you're going to survive this. That's the only way you're going to heal your loved ones, by approaching alternative treatment practitioners like myself at this clinic, like many of my colleagues who are now running their clinics throughout the country, maybe throughout the world. Amazing results. How you can purchase this and all our other products? Simply order online, naturaltouchsupplements@gmail.com, or you can telephone me with the telephone number appearing in the base of my video, and we will take orders online. We will post out your order the very next day, provide you a tracking reference number and photographic evidence. We have created a simple payment method. You can pay our bank transfer. Many people are using because it's online now. They get onto the phone and make the payments. We're more than happy. And we'll give you a receipt, we'll give you invoice, we'll give you the letter when we post your treatment out. We will give you comprehensive instructions how to take this, by the way. So you will have full knowledge of how you've been treated and why you've been treated and how you will get better. We will, like I said, we are more than happy to see people walk into our clinic. It's free advice. We give we charge nothing. We give all our time to our people who walk through the clinic for advice. People have come in for hours and hours and gone out. You're under no obligation to buy from us. Let me make it quite clear to people out there. You are under no obligation to buy from us. We will give you free advice, and we'll give you the best advice, and you can verify this later. Finally, after all this, I hope you like my channel. I hope you like this video. I hope you found it helpful. And if you have, then please do subscribe to my channel and do leave your comments, as we really appreciate comments. Do pass our videos on to your loved ones and dear ones, so they too may benefit from our alternative treatment program. I wish you all the best. Do have a nice day, and may God be with you.